Hello there. In this particular video, we are going to look at one of the most fundamental tool in programming, that is for loop. So by the end, you will know exactly what a for loop is, how to write one, and see some practical examples, right? So here's a definition of the for loop. A for loop is a control structure that let you repeat a block of code a specific number of times. Means if you want to repeat or want to execute some line of code a number of times for that particular thing, we use the for loop. It is a super useful for tasks like interacting over arrays or doing something repeatedly. Mainly we use the for loop for iterating arrays, right, or doing some other type of work like multiplying or doing the execution multiple times repeatedly, right? So let me show you the syntax of for loop. So basically we start with writing the for, then we put a bracket, and inside of this we write three different things. The first one is initialization, second is the condition, and third is the increment. And after that, inside the for loop, we write the code that we want to run for each loop, right? So let me give you a small example by which you will get the better understanding that how the for loop works. Fine. So as I told you, we first write the for, then inside of this we'll first write the let. Why let? Because we want to, because we have to define first, right? So let I equals to 0, right? I'm defining a variable whose value, initial value is 0, then I is less than 5, which is condition that I should be less than 5, and then I plus plus. After that, we put a curly bracket like the function, right? And inside of this, we write our code. For example, let me write console.log, and inside of this, I want to print the I. Now, every time, as I told you, that for loop repeats a block of code, so it will repeat this particular block of code. But how? Well, initially, it will have the value of I as 0. Then, after the execution for one time, it will make it equals to 1, then it make it equals to 2, then it make it equals to 3, then equals to 4, and ends, because the condition is that I should be less than 5, and due to I plus plus, it was getting increased every single time of execution, right? So at every time when I's value was 1, then what will be printed? The value of I, right? So let me show you that how it looks in our console. So you can see, initially at first it was printing 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then finally the 4, not 5, because the condition says that the number should be less than 5, not equals to 5, right? So like this your actual for loop works. And if I give you one more example, let me give you that. So we will write the for. Inside of this, we'll first let me create a array first, right? So let me create a array that is const fruits equals to, and inside this we will write apple, comma, let's say banana, comma, and one more fruit, that is cherry, right? Now after that, inside the for loop, we first write the let I equals to 0, and then I is less than fruits dot length. What it means? Well, when I write the fruit length, it shows me the number of elements which are present inside the array fruits, and that is 1, 2, and 3, right? So there are three elements, that's why it is giving me the number 3. And when I write 3, it means that particular loop will execute 3 times, because for I equals to 0, then for 1, and then for 2, that means 3 times, right? And will not execute for 3 because we are not having equal to sign here, we are just having lesser than, right? After that, we write I plus plus, which will make the incrementation. And if you want to print, then we can simply write that console.log, console.log bracket. Inside of this, if I want to print the name of the fruit, I can simply write the fruits, then a bracket, and we can write the index number, right? Index number is what? This is 0, right? So we are having the value of I as 0. So we can simply write the value I here. Now if we execute it, let's see that what result we are getting. As you can see, I'm getting apple, banana and cherry, like this. Fine. I hope you understood the concept that how actually we work with the for loop. It is that much easy, and it is one of the most important and the most fundamental concept of going and working with any particular language, either JavaScript or anything which you are using, right? So I hope you understood the concept beautifully. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet in the next video very soon. Till then, goodbye.